The billionaire had just hung up the phone when she noticed a young girl by the street. Curious, she walked over and asked what the girl needed a toolbox for. The girl explained she wanted to earn money by helping people fix their computers and replace parts. The billionaire asked how much she needed, and when the girl said $150, the billionaire pretended it was too much and got up to leave. But the girl quickly stopped her, saying she had visited 10 wholesale markets, and after comparing prices, she was sure her plan was the most cost-effective. She had already saved $50 and just needed $100 more from the billionaire. Impressed by her honesty, the billionaire handed over the money, but made two conditions. First, the girl had to pay $5 in interest after 3 days. Second, she had to show the results of her work. The girl agreed without hesitation. But what the billionaire didn't know was that this small act of kindness would soon change her entire life. 3 days later, the girl stood outside the hotel as promised, holding her toolbox, waiting for the billionaire. But she waited until nightfall, and the billionaire never showed up. The girl made a silent vow that one day she would find the billionaire and repay her. 18 years passed. The girl had grown into a woman, now facing a crisis as workers demanded unpaid wages. She urgently questioned her secretary about where the company's funds had gone. Just then, the 2 children the billionaire had adopted walked in. The billionaire asked them directly if they knew where the money went, but the 2, once loving and obedient, now coldly replied they would solve the financial issue only if she agreed to transfer the company to them. The billionaire froze on the spot. She never imagined the children she had raised for over a decade would betray her at such a critical moment. Heartbroken, she knew the most urgent matter was to calm the workers outside, so she came forward, explained her situation, then knelt down, begging for just one more day, promising she would pay every cent owed. The workers, moved by her sincerity, reluctantly agreed to raise the funds. The billionaire sold her house and her car, then went to her father, asking to borrow his surgery money. The father agreed without hesitation, even comforting her, saying he was old, his treatment didn't matter, but paying the workers did. Her eyes welled with guilt. Just then her secretary called, saying they were still $6 million short. The billionaire thought of her best friend, someone she had helped in the past, but what she didn't know was that her friend was behind it all. When she approached her, hoping to borrow the money, she was met with cruel mockery. The friend not only refused, but humiliated her pride, and even forced her to sign over the company. Only when the billionaire saw her adopted children standing behind the friend did she realize the truth. They had secretly conspired with the friend to take the company and partner with a large corporation. What they didn't know was that the corporation had been founded by the same little girl the billionaire helped all those years ago. The girl had spent years searching for her benefactor, and a few days ago found out her company was based in New York, so she rushed over, hoping to finalize a collaboration. Meanwhile, the schemers were forcing the billionaire to sign the transfer agreement. Just then, the girl's assistant burst into the room.